Sagittarius. How are you? Good, I hope. Because I already know those flames are burning bright and hot. That can either be a good thing or a bad thing, Sagittarius. Okay? Take your pick. You guys have been going through the ringer for a while there. But now I feel like you guys are moving forward. Moving forward in a sense that you are now saying goodbye for good to a lot of people. That could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. Flames are burning too bright and too hot. But I guess it just depends on the circumstances, wouldn't you say? Like how when I asked that, the card came out. And as I flipped it, it started to turn itself upright. So we're going to keep it sideways. We're going to read that one for both meanings. You got the King of Chalices upright and reversed already. Who's being manipulative, Sagittarius? Who's playing with people's emotions? Someone wants to make a love offer, but there's some manipulation. There's some deception. There's some game plan, to put it simply. Interesting. Very interesting. The weight of the world has been on your shoulders, hasn't it? There's definitely some delays here. Interesting. Wow. Goodness, Sagittarius, what's going on? I told you the flames are burning bright and hot. There's some stuff going down. What'd I tell you? There's some stuff going down, right? What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? Karma. Karma is coming. And I know I've said that for multiple readings for your sign, Sagittarius. It's funny how the same themes keep popping up. Karma is coming. What side of karma are you on? Are you on the side where you're getting good karma? Because the wheel at the bottom of the deck, when I showed it to you initially, was upright. But the spread itself, it looks stressful. It looks burdensome. It looks toxic. It looks vampiric. You're standing your ground here, Sagittarius. There's a lot of competition around you. It could be workplace. It could be with a love interest. Or just competition in general. You're standing your ground in the midst of that competition. Yet, this here, you've got way too much on your plate. You've got to put something down. I feel like all of the stress that you're coming out of still lingers to some extent. But as I stated before with this card here, it came out at first, when it was covered, it was like this. When I was trying to flip it over, it started doing this. So somebody's definitely wearing a mask here. They appear as though they're in the upright. They're ready for love. They're ready for commitment. They're ready to, get their life together, get themselves in order. Yet, as I'm holding this reversed, they're a liar. They're a cheater. They like to play with people's emotions. They have no love to give. They're empty. Someone is drinking too much or just doing things in excess. Not a good person. They're emotionally blocked. Who is this, Sagittarius? Because I think you know. I don't want anybody in the comments talking about, oh, who Sagittarius are you talking about? I don't know. The readings are for your interpretation. Is it you who's doing this, or is it not you? It doesn't, just because I'm reading the cards doesn't mean I'm saying it's you per se. But you know who's doing the BSing. To put it quite frankly, is unacceptable. If you're putting up with someone doing this crap, time to drop them. I see a lot of male energy referencing this type of deception, manipulation. Could be a water sign specifically. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There's a lot of ego at play because this is your challenge here. There's a lot of ego at play. You're currently experiencing success in your life, growth, expansion. For some of you, this could be that you have already been triumphant over manipulative and deceptive type of people. But there's definitely a water sign here, or someone with these type of traits, very manipulative. They seem like they're on the up and up, but they're really not. Their intentions are not good, but they wrap those bad intentions with a pretty little bow. Wrap it up and hand it to you as though they didn't know that it was a shitty gift. Now, it results in a new beginning being turned down. You no longer have the will to take the initiative with anyone after having dealt with all of this. Because the reason why I said vampiric prior to me digging into the reading as a whole with this card here, yeah, codependent, very codependent. This is the type of person who doesn't feel anything at all. Definitely references to somebody drinking a lot or just doing a lot of drugs, some sort of codependency issues, smoking a lot, emotionally codependent on others. They're only happy when they're around others. They don't know how to make themselves happy. They don't know how to be independent. They don't know how to live on their own, do things on their own. And it's draining you. For some of you, maybe you're the only one doing everything and you're dealing with a lot of people that are depending on you. And you're just being drained by these type of people. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces specifically, but this here, This is all about extreme unhappiness. Everybody involved is just miserable. There are a lot of references to lying, codependency issues, drinking too much, confusion, inciting confusion in others, or other people are doing this to you. And I know you guys hear my tone right now, but this is ridiculous. I know that once you guys watch this reading, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. This is ridiculous. Things are about to come to a close, for sure. But you're going to have to deal with coming towards the end of the month. There will be a lot of delays. You will be frustrated with how things have gone, how they're currently going. Burnout comes to mind. Trying to do too much too fast. Flames burning too bright and too hot. And I'm not reprimanding you. I'm just feeling these energies. Whenever you guys hear me talk a certain way, that's what that is. I'm feeling the energies. This is too damn much. I even look at this. There could be some legality issues that you guys are currently dealing with. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. There's a lot of imbalance. You guys feel like you've been wronged. There's been some sort of injustice that has taken place. And everyone involved is confused, unhappy, upset. There's a lot of dishonesty here, though. There's a lot of dishonesty here. External to you, I see that you could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you out there who's doing these things. Causing all of this ruckus, all of this unnecessary ruckus. Someone who likes to feed off of people's negative emotions. And then try and pretend like they're innocent. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, not me. Oh, I didn't know I did that. They knew. They know. They know exactly what they do. So this could be in reference to you or those around you who have decided to pull back. Being a lot more discreet in their dealings. More cautious in who they divulge certain information to. Who they even talk to. Who they even acknowledge. You guys are really hoping to release yourself from what appears to be a potential third-party situation for some of you. I also see that you guys are wanting to forgive someone here, but you fear doing so at the same time. Because of everything that has been done. Everything that has been said. Even the things that haven't been said or haven't been done. The outcome. We see the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So some of you guys could be deciding to turn down an earth sign, turn down a water sign, turn down a Libra, or this could just be in reference to the fact that there may be a lack of abundance coming from this entire situation, and you have to drop the ball. There's imbalance between your work commitments, the things that you have to get done at home, the grocery shopping, the cleaning, the bills, the errands, everything, every little thing. Everything's out of whack. You don't have time for yourself. You don't have time for really much of anything. For some of you, it could be that there could be some sort of loss of money. You're spending more than you're making, damn near. For some of you. Let's clarify this because this is very interesting. There's definitely something that's on its way to a close. I see a lot of nines here. This is almost done. All of this BS. Remember I said something about karma? What side of karma are you on? Well, now that things are starting to come to a close, it's time to figure out what needs to be done, what needs to be said. You know, if anything needs to be cleared up, if the air needs to be cleared, do it. Do it. But there is definitely some unhealthy relationships here. I mean, terribly unhealthy. I see a lot of codependency issues emotionally, financially, spiritually even. We're supposed to be past this. We're supposed to be past this. All right. Well, they want to come out, so we'll let them come out. The end result is everybody involved are going to go their separate ways, and that's just that. That's just that. Because there's nothing left. There's too many lies. Some of you could be dealing with a relationship where there's cheating. Someone has stolen from you. Someone has tried to manipulate you. Someone has tried to be sneaky. All the while draining you of your emotions. All the while leaving you feeling restless. Things that have been said, especially. Somebody's not being honest. Sagittarius. It's good that your card with the Temperance here is upright. But now this is in the recent past. You were upright, you were balanced, you were focused on the long term, you were staying even keeled, you weren't losing your temper, but yet there was still a lot going on behind you, whether it's creatively, whether it's, you know, whatever you're doing with your life currently. Trying to do way too much. It burns you out. Now, clarifying that King of Chalices sideways. Okay, basically I define the King of Chalices sideways as somebody who comes at you sideways, but appears as though he's in the upright when really he's in the reverse. I don't know why I just did 1, 2, 3 with that, but whatever. We've got a fraud. Fraudulent. Fraudulent. You get a lot of male references for that one. Not beating you down, males. But whoever this King of Chalices is, sideways, he needs to go. Immediately. No talking. Don't even pack your bags up. Just get the hell out. I'll call you when I throw your shit outside. Basically. That's who that person, that's how you're supposed to handle somebody like that. You guys were focused on manifesting what it is that you desired. You know, for the most part, you're getting along with everybody around you. You have the willpower, the strength to push forward. Someone was offering a relationship. Somebody wanted to, you know, move forward and you know, make it work. But yet, again, with the codependency issues, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the Knave of Chalices reversed. Somebody is not expressing how they truly feel. More water sign energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For some of you, it's not even a water sign. It's just somebody in your life who is very insecure, somebody who is very emotionally immature. They don't really speak out about how they truly feel. They don't have any money. They don't have anything to offer emotionally. They just don't have anything. They are not anything. They are nothing. There could be something here where some of you guys are spending a lot of money within the home, spending a lot of money on somebody who is just codependent, period. Somebody who's depending on you to do everything for them, but they can't be bothered to lift a finger to do it themselves. That's what I see here. Somebody who likes to play with people's emotions, to make them feel guilty, to keep them locked into trying to either help them financially or just help them in general. Some of you guys could be putting in a lot of money into the bills, into your home. Renovations come to mind. But there's definitely some offers here that will be turned down. Somebody wanted to offer a relationship, wanted to offer love, but the insecurities got in the way. You know, they're not really expressing how they truly feel. And then we have the Two of Wands reversed. Your fear of the unknown, Sagittarius, is the only thing that's going to stop you right in your tracks. It's going to stop you right in your tracks. It's time to make a clear-cut decision. Fear of the unknown is creating a lot of insecurity and indecisiveness. Not saying how you truly feel about things. Keeping everything bottled up. It's bound to erupt, just like a volcano. It's best to get it all off of your chest when it needs to get off of your chest, not later, after the fact. If this is your truth, Sagittarius, you deserve to let it out. Don't let the insecurities or the manipulations or deceptions of someone else keep you from doing that either. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Some of you guys are focused on long-term stability, but you feel like, you know, you only get a limited amount of success with your current endeavors, whether it's a traditional workplace or your own business. Maybe things are not getting up off of the ground the way that you thought they would or the way that you want them to be. There's a lack of healing, a lack of understanding amongst your emotional relationships, whether it's friendships, family, workplace relationships as well. There is a lack of healing. I even see here a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, torment. There are a lot of suspicions, fears, and doubts about everyone and everything around you. That stems from insecurity. That stems from being deceptive, but trying to act like they're not. I feel like you guys could very well be dealing with somebody who has been playing you for a long time, or vice versa. And now you're looking at everybody sideways because you dealt with so many people that came at you sideways. In some instances, some of it could have been misunderstandings because of your fearful focus of what may or may not have happened in the past in regards to deception, lying, cheating, or vice versa. This could be people that you're dealing with who may be viewing you in a certain light that maybe you're not really like that, but it's their fears from their past. It's just a big old mess. But because people are not saying how they truly feel, they're not being open, it just leaves shit right where it is. You're just sweeping shit under the rug. You're just sweeping it under the rug. What is that going to do for anybody? How's that going to incite healing or promote any sort of positive change? Everybody involved deserves to have their voice heard. Everybody involved deserves to be able to speak their piece amicably, without any preconceived notions about where the other person's coming from. It's just a lot of mess. Again, with the indecisiveness, someone is no longer blinded to the truth of a situation. There's definitely some narcissism here. I don't see the Emperor reverse, and I don't see the King of Wands reverse. But I'll tell you what, I see some very vampiric energy. They feed off the negative vibrations. There could be some injustices that may have occurred within the family, within the home, within a marriage for some of you, or a relationship. But focusing on maintaining stability within your own self, within your relationships, as well as within your home, will bring you good fortune. Thinking about all of the injustices all the time, and the negative things that may have happened, then or now or whatever, it just it's not helping. It's not helping to heal the situation that you're currently dealing with. I see Virgo energy with the Hermit. So some of you guys could be dealing with this sign. Some of you guys can have this in your chart. Either way. But clarifying it is the Four of Pentacles sideways. Again, another sideways card. It's just people coming at people sideways. Okay, somebody is now pulled back. Someone may be trying to hold on to someone else out of fear. But somebody is very greedy. They're materialistic. They're unstable. Someone is very possessive. You guys are focused on things at home, things at work regarding your bosses. Some of you guys could be wanting to release yourself from a job. A job where you just feel like you're not making enough money, you're emotionally drained, you don't have time to get everything done that you need to get done. You're dealing with conflict in the workplace. You feel like people are coming at you sideways. Some of the people may feel like, that could be vice versa for some of them as well. Some of you guys are thinking about a breakup with an Aries. You're ready to forgive. You're hoping to do that, but you fear doing that at the same time just because of all the manipulations that may have come with that as well. And finally, the outcome with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the Empress reversed and the High Priestess. The Empress reversed talks about being unable to manifest anything tangible, anything real. And this could be in regards to some sort of intuitive response. This could be in reference to you feeling some sort of intuitive response about the workplace, about just certain people around you, or vice versa. But it's time to just go ahead and move on. And I feel like you guys will accept things as they are, accept the things you cannot change, and move on. Intuitively, you know that you won't make the type of abundance and make the type of life that you want to make. Being around certain people, you know deep down you can't keep in your life because it only holds you back. Because of all of this mess. Because of all the lies, all the sneakiness, saying one thing and doing another. That's why everybody wants to part ways, and it's going to get to that point. This has got to be the most intense reading I think I've done for this month so far. And this is not to shock or scare you. This is just what it is. You're dealing with a lot of people, a lot of situations, conflicts, just a lot, and it's clouding your judgment. You see red in certain situations, and it's making you see red everywhere. Or it's been red for so long, you've been seeing red for so long, and now you're looking at people sideways because it's like, been there, done that. Something's off. That's crazy. Okay, so we have two cards so far. So we have the Waxing Crescent in Vision. It's sideways. I'm telling you, that's your theme. Sideways. That should be the title of this video. Sideways. Just sideways. Because that's really what it is. Just sideways. Everything is sideways. The next one that we have is Waxing Gibbous, Courage in your shadow side. And then we have the Waning Gibbous, Guidance. We'll start with the one at the bottom of the deck. In the womb of the new moon, I birth my dreams so they can bloom. The new moon is the beginning of the lunar cycle and is much like the element of air. You cannot see her, but you can feel her. Most of our desires and actions come from the subconscious part of the mind, ruled by this moon phase. The mind is a powerful tool to shift consciousness and how we perceive our lives. Now is the time to immerse yourself in the visions of your dreams and desires. You are beginning a new chapter in your life. How do you want this new cycle to unfold? What will be your new reality? In the darkness of the new moon, you are in the womb of your reveries. There are infinite possibilities in this gestation period as you rebirth. There are infinite possibilities in this gestation period as you rebirth. You are supported in this darkness of your subconscious. Allow your actions and intentions to stem from this place. Okay. I feel like I need to read this one. I wasn't planning on it, but the card underneath the one I just read kind of just slid out. And I have a feeling I need to read both of them since it's, you guessed it, sideways. Okay, so Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and initiates the spring season. The ram is ruled by Mars, and this fiery sign inspires and ignites life all around them. An Aries being is compelled by their passions and is ruled by instinct. The shadow side can lead to fits of tantrums, bring the ego to the forefront, and selfishness can lead their actions. Regardless, Aries reminds us to live in the moment and embrace new possibilities. Be prepared to ride this newfound energy you have. You may feel extra motivated to follow your passions and meet your goals. The fire has been ignited. Flow with this momentum and let the inspirer take the reins. You may feel impatient while you build the momentum you need, but do not let that discourage you. Focus on the progress you are making and let the excitement fuel your drive. Shadow side. Do not let your impatience and anger get the best of you. Make sure any impulsive actions you take do not lead to negative consequences. Find a healthy outlet to release your anger. Okay? All right. The next one that we have is the waxing crescent in vision. Okay? As the moon grows, my visions show the streams of creativity beginning to flow. The sliver of the crescent moon is beginning to appear and your visions are becoming stronger. Connecting with your third eye chakra is important to gain more clarity of your situation. Meditate on this energy center and allow your visions to unfold. Visualize your story playing out through the moon cycle. Be open to what you see, feel, and hear. Your actual story may not unfold the way it would inside your mind, but you can certainly bring more awareness to your visions in your daily routine. Be open to any signs or messages from the universe. The more you envision, the more you will bring in magic and creativity this moon cycle. What would it look like to see your intentions come to fruition this moon cycle? Shadow side. You are unfocused and cannot see clearly. Reconnect and set your intentions again. Keep an open mind during this time. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. The next one we have is the waxing gibbous, courage, but it's in your shadow side. You are comparing your unique gifts with others who are using theirs. This will only hold yourself back and diminish your bright flame. If you are acting in an inauthentic way, set it straight. Do not forget your values and principles. Do not let jealousy from within or others get the best of you. Okay. And the final one that we have is the waning gibbous, guidance. I seek guidance from my spirit and counsel within. I trust the universe to reveal the next door to walk in. As you tune in more to the inward currents of your soul, the unnecessary fusses, trivial complaints, and vain societal beliefs start to disappear from your path. The moonlight becomes a filter to clear your trail. The guidance you need is not driven by your ego now. If you are seeking guidance, ask your higher self and spirit guides to show you the way. They will reveal messages and teachers to you in a way that only you will understand. They may also lead you to a mentor or a new teacher you will walk this path with. Look back on all your teachers and guides in the physical or spiritual realms. Who really inspired you and why? What impression did they leave you with? You also may be playing the guiding role in your situation. Lead from your higher self. Okay? So basically, be guided by your intuition and not the ego. I do see a lot of ego-based energy here. And I did mention that as well, egotistical behavior with that Six of Wands as your challenge. That's definitely something to chew on. I think that just about says it all. There's really nothing else I got to add to that one. I know this reading was explosive, guys, but thank you to those of you who have stayed until the end. If you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Smash that like button. And until next time, you guys, stay strong, keep your heads up, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.